Hello, this is David Lorimer here. Today I'd like to talk more about Thomas Troward and his pupil Genevieve Behrend. This is another of the books by her, Your Invisible Power. And I'm going to reiterate a piece I read the other day because it's so important, and so that you really get the essential thought that my mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. This means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in the past experience, though proceeding out of it by an orderly sequence of growth. Therefore, since the divine cannot change its inherent nature, it must operate in the same manner with me. Consequently, in my own special world, of which I am the center and you are the center of your world, listening to this, it will move forward to produce new conditions, always in advance of those that have gone before. So the point to grasp here is the relationship between the universal mind and us individual minds is one of reciprocity. The universal is universal and we're individual, but it's the very same mind that is operating in us. Behrend talks about this. The relationship between your individual mind and the universal parent mind is one of reciprocal action. Grasp the principle of reciprocity and you will comprehend why you fall short sometimes of enjoying life and how you can attain to full enjoyment. And then there's a letter from him as to how we can think of the divine in this creative way. And what she suggests, quietly contemplate the divine spirit as a continual flowing of life, light, intelligence, love, and power. And so you can say to yourself, may divine life, may divine light, may divine love, may divine wisdom, may divine intelligence, may divine power flow in and through me. And the consequence of this is expressed in the Gospel of the Beloved Companion, that I am in the Spirit and the Spirit is in me. And this applies not just to Yeshua talking in this Gospel, but it applies potentially to us because we are in the Spirit. We live and move and have our being in the Spirit, and the Spirit is inherently in us. And then he goes on that we have to prepare the conditions on the interior side by a mental attitude of looking into the light with the expectancy of receiving life and illumination. So we have to apprehend and receive the divine and then realize that it can operate in us with its own inherent creative power. You and your spirit are one, and all this is quite natural. And this infinite self is your real self. And what Troward says somewhere else is what can say I am in you is the same that can say I am in me. So you can make a practice of using this affirmation, reminding yourself that we are all and you are a center of divine operation, and that we can use our creative power not only for our own good, but more importantly, for the common good. Thanks for listening.